All right.
Tally
Here we go.
ho.
Yeah. So, where we last left our heroic band of adventurers, they decided to take a much needed rest after almost a full night of partying. Their plan in the morning was to collect their unmasked black goblin friend and march on through the forest to the Goblin King. That sound right? Anyone any questions?
I think
Yeah?
that's about right.
All right.
Mhm.
I believe that we were level 9 now. Is that
Is
what I
that...
remember correctly?
I missed that memo. I guess I'll stay
Yeah.
at 1 for today.
I missed that too.
I'm sure that happened. I remember this.
I'm actually prepared for that, so don't mind if I just.
Wham! New character. All right.
All right. So, you all wake up in the morning. Some of you might be feeling a little bit more hungover than the rest.
Ha
I think that means not him.
I'm not sure dwarves get hungover.
Oh, you're fine. You've had worse in your dwarven taverns before, so. What would you all like to do on this fine blue sky morning?
Is anyone else awake when I get up? Because I kind of went. I mean, me and Faverin were kind of like last out of bed. I'm sure, because we were last in bed.
I mean, you probably hear them stomping around, but you can just keep on sleeping if you'd like.
I'm rolling over.
All right, there we go.
I'm just gonna, I don't know, get something to eat downstairs and wait for the rest of the people. Gotta have my
Make
breakfast.
as much noise as you can as you stomp out of bed and down the stairs.
Mm-hmm. Fully
Yeah.
armored up.
Of course, there's no other way.
There's no other way.
Nah, I'm gonna be sleeping some more.
Okay, sure. Balgus, you gonna wake up at the normal time, or you gonna sleep in a little bit more?
No, I'm gonna wake up as my goblin friend still hanging from the rafters.
Yep, that he is. He seems to have quieted down at this point and doesn't seem to be struggling as much anymore. You can hear the occasional grumble he lets out every now and then while he's sleeping.
Anything
That's
you want
fair
to
enough.
do? No, nothing you want to do to the goblin? Just check on him?
No, I'm just checking to make sure he's hasn't got anywhere.
Fair enough.
And he's still alive, you know. Not important things. Yeah, and now I guess I'll head to the tavern and leave him hanging up there.
Okay, sounds good.
Give him a good pat. Wrap a blanket around
You
him.
head to the tavern, meeting Zook there, who's getting some food from the young bartender who's currently behind the counter. She greets you as well and asks if she can get you a nice big plate of food.
Damn.
We'll graciously agree and ask for ale to wash it down.
She says, but of course. She heads back, comes out not a minute later with a large plate of food for you and a large tankard full of ale.
Nothing like some morning ale.
Anything you guys would like to do this morning? Just wait for the party to get up?
I mean, it's pretty much all we can do.
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can do. If you want to do it, though, I mean, that's the real question.
True.
I'm just waiting to commence plan goblin in barrels or people in barrels. Whatever it was.
Plan barrels. I like it.
Plan barrels.
One word. Plain
Plan
simple.
B for barrels.
Plan B. Yeah, that's true. I remember that now.
Go with Plan A, which is Plan B.
Yep.
A couple hours pass, and the slightly more hungover members of the party begin rolling out of bed, being a little too much for them to sleep through at this point.
Yeah, Valgus is incredibly loud on the morning. There is no inside voice for Valgus.
Great. Well, only one way to cure hangover is keep drinking. So I'll head downstairs.
Never stop.
Never stop.
I'll head
Like it.
downstairs for
The
breakfast and an ale.
As you head down the stairs, the bartender looks up at you coming down the stairs, doesn't even ask if you want your usual. Is already lifting a plate up onto the counter with another large tankard of ale for you.
Love this place. Thank you.
But of course, Favaren, is there anything you'd like to do this fine morning?
I don't think so. I'm just gonna go have a little bite to eat, walk around, see if anything happened over the night by any chance.
Okay. Where would you like to explore? Look around the town at.
I was thinking at the outskirts, see if anything just looks out of place, any sort of prints or something.
Okay, just do a full sweep of the perimeter of the town.
Pretty much.
Sure thing. Can I get
Just make sure, like, nothing's funky.
perception check from you, please?
Indeed. That one's gonna suck.
You'll roll well. You'll do really well.
I believe in you. See, you did great.
As far as I'm concerned, you did a great job. You're gonna come back, tell it's all clear. This will be great.
You see nothing as you walk around the perimeter of the town. You're not quite sure if the livestock is still there or not. You're not sure if you should break it to Zook that his chickens might be gone.
Oh dear.
Too hungover.
Pretty sure Favaren doesn't give a shit about that.
This is where Favaren comes back in. He's realised he's got his hands over his eyes. That's why he couldn't see anything.
Trying to like shield my eyes from the sun. It's just
Yeah,
over.
the sun was a little too bright, so your hand was just a little too low.
Hey, Favaren, you want your breakfast? We're serving free breakfast here again.
I'll take a breakfast. I can always go for some food.
This is a
Bartender?
great place.
One breakfast.
The bartender is already heading back into the kitchen, and not more than 30 seconds later, she comes out carrying a nice big tray of food for Favaren.
Jesus, talk about fast food.
She sets it down in front of you and asks, "Is there anything you'd like to drink, oh great and powerful hero?"
The blood of our enemies. I slam my fist down. Awkwardly laugh. I'm just kidding. No, I'm good. Thanks.
She thinks for a second, goes, "Are you sure? I can probably get some."
Oh
No, it's okay. Really. Don't worry about it.
We want to have whatever you want.
I water. Give me water. Lots of water. I slam my fist down again.
We could add a nice little side of blood of the enemies.
Good lord. Let me just go
Little
out
drop-
back
little
and
droplet.
slit the throat of a goblin.
As he's
I mean,
hanging,
I was gonna say, I mean, we have one of those.
he's hanging up right now. Eating catchable.
Where is he hanging up? I completely forgot, by the way.
He's in the
barn.
barn.
In the barn. Okay.
Balgus set up a little hay bed for himself.
Oh, that's right. That's right. With the barrel underneath him, right?
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
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 The bartender briefly disappears before coming out with a large mug of water for Favaren.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Just let me know if you change your mind about the blood of the enemies.
I'll let you know. No worries.
They seem way too casual about that.
Guys, they're starting to scare me.
This place is great. We're talking about.
I think the goblins are the last of our problems right now.
I disagree, but you are the smart one.
I'm not gonna turn down free stuff.
See?
Oh, by the way, Zook, I don't want to worry you.
What is it?
Chickens may or may not be gone. I didn't see them walking around.
I'm gonna
My
like
wife
just
was checking
slam
out.
on the table and just run outside. Just like, I don't know, shove the table a little bit and just everything just.
Just table flipped, walked out.
Do I need to roll perception?
No, you're fine.
All right.
You rush on out.
Wow.
The chickens are
Fair
in
enough.
fact not there.
Chickens. They're even still wearing the hats you gave them last night.
Oh. I give them each a little pet and then walk back to the bar. You son of a bitch. Don't you ever do that to me again.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you like chicken so much. I mean, they're quite fine.
I
to
love
eat.
all things.
And even me. Poke him on the shoulder.
Single tier.
You're not a thing.
You are not. In small quantities.
Oh. Oh.
That is my official statement. All joking aside.
That's almost as bad as the. I'm not angry with you. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
It's one of those feelings.
Mm-hmm.
I do my job well.
Soon enough, you all manage to finish breakfast. It is now about mid-morning. Sun is still high in the air, so you're free to do whatever you would like.
Well, shall we get going?
How far are we going?
We don't fucking know. No one asked the goblin that before he knocked him
well.
out.
Huh? Because that'd be kind of helpful, I bet.
Shall we go wake him up?
Sure. Are we just gonna walk over there? Like, what are we doing?
Plan
We're
B.
gonna hide. We're gonna hide. We gonna hide in the barrels. Well, I can't hide in the barrel, but you guys can hide in barrels.
I thought we were gonna hide some people in the barrels.
Yeah.
Well,
The thing
one
is, though,
person delivers them with the goblin.
we're gonna need some form of transportation for the barrels. So we're gonna need like a horse and cart or something like that.
I'm sure we can
Or some
find that
form of-
around here.
Oh, bartender.
One
Slam,
of the
slam,
villagers
slam.
pipes up from by table, goes, "Oh, you can borrow my cart if you'd like."
So
Sweet. All we need is like
Sound
you
good?
know something to pull it.
You can borrow my.
I just look at Stein.
Just
Perfect. This is great.
Stein. Just pull the cart. Then it's settled.
So, we need some of those. We need how many people? You guys all getting in barrels, or just two of you, or
Surely I can fit it in a barrel. So
yeah, I don't think I would have too much of a problem. I'm a tiny guy.
I'm fine hiding in a barrel.
Outside.
Jason,
It'll probably fit uncomfortably.
Uncomfortable. I don't like being uncomfortable. Excuse you.
Ah, right. Okay. Sure.
Try and craft yourself some barrel armor or something. Cut a couple holes. in the
Barrel
bottom.
armor.
A
What?
couple
Barrel,
holes
can
in the
I do
side.
that?
poke your arms
Can I
out and your
do
feet out.
that?
But
Can I have like a bucket
Why?
helmet?
It's D&D, man. You do whatever you want.
Exactly.
That might happen once we sneak attack.
are we thinking like, so if need be, he can just pull his arms and legs back in and be a barrel? Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid our way through their entire base.
Yeah. Right.
But we could probably fashion those out of the barrels.
That seems way too complicated. We don't need to do that.
Okay.
I think
We'll just hide.
Okay.
We'll just hide in the back.
Stein and Favaren can deliver the barrels of me and Bogus and I with the goblin to said hideout. Right? That-
Should we bring a lot of other barrels in case they want to open them while we're inside there?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Or you can fill mine, but just like I'll have some form of pipe and a hole in the roof of it. So what looks like a connector for like a tap is actually just my vent, so I can breathe in the water.
Why
That way
stop
if
the
they-
water? Why not do ale?
But
That's right.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like filled with ale. So if they open it, it'll just look like ale inside, but actually is me in there.
Not drinking the ale, of course. No.
Never.
I mean, no, never.
I mean, if it mysteriously ends up missing, I mean, who knows magic?
All right. I'll get the cart. You guys do the other talking to the goblin.
Bartender slaps the counter and goes, "You can use some of our ale barrels."
Sweet. Can I use some of the empty ones from the party? And can I get like, I don't know, 15 more?
How many more? Sorry.
15?
Oh, of course. Is that going to be
Perfect.
enough?
Probably not, but we're gonna load it up when we get the cart over here.
Of course. Turns and whispers to a couple of the waiter boys, and they rush off, beginning to prepare the barrels for transport.
Random townsfolk with the cart.
Already gone.
Damn
He left out the door kind of as soon as you guys finished talking and agreeing to using his cart. So
Huh.
Huh.
Still gonna go talk to him? Or shall we all go talk to this goblin?
I think we all should.
All right, let's go.
I'll follow.
Twist my arm.
Okay.
I start like grabbing Stein's arm, trying to wrangle it.
Flexes.
I want to like pick up a stick on our way over there, and then when we get to the goblin, I want to poke him.
Well, look who's
Hey!
sticking around.
Hey, wake up! Jab, jab.
you make your way into the barn where you find the goblin snoring quite loudly,
Of course he is.
arms dangling above his head or below his head, depending on how you want to look at it.
Fair enough.
Just poke him like right in the eye or something like that.
Oh God.
No, just the chest, stomach area.
Okay, sure. You give him a couple quick jabs, and his face furrows a little bit, and he slightly swats an arm in your general direction.
Vargas has a way. So I'm going to get the rope that's connected, and I'm going to lower him like into the water pail that's underneath him very slowly. Not enough to like drown him, but just enough that it's a quick dunk in there.
This is getting real close to waterboarding.
Just
Hey,
a
now
little
this
bit.
isn't the FBI.
It would only be my second D&D game with waterboard.
Right? Yeah. What the fuck? All right.
Hell, if it gets this shit done, yeah.
All right.
I'm
We
just
get-
kind of appalled at Vulgus's actions.
Solution. We Duncan.
Results.
Results.
You slowly begin lowering the rope down towards the barrel with a little bit of water in it. And the tips of his ears dip into the water as you continue to lower down further into the barrel. As just as it touches the top of his head, his eyes shoot open, and he starts trying to frantically get out of the barrel as best as he can.
I'll pull them back up now.
Unhand me, you fiends!
Good morning.
How's it
So
going?
we're gonna bring it back to your house now. So how far away is it?
A little this way, a little that way. We'll get there.
Like all day, 7 days. What are we talking here?
About 3 gobs.
Cool.
Can you explain
Do
a
I have
gob
any
to us?
idea? Do I have any idea what that is?
Yeah, is it a goblin
Not at
word?
all. No. You've heard him a few times during the tournament. All of them just kind of replace units of measurements with gobs.
Hmm.
To drinks, to strength. You're not quite sure what a gob means.
So is that a
Really?
big gob or a small gob?
Cool.
He looks at you all like you're stupid and goes, "It's a gob."
I feel really
mean-
stupid.
That's all right. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna we'll get through this. We'll just do it, and we need to get there. It doesn't matter how long it takes. We just need to get there.
Okay.
So
Preferably
I'm
as
gonna
fast as
pose
possible,
an
though. I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna pose an ultimatum with the goblin in the front here. So if he's directing us there, the quicker we get there, the less chance of him starving to death. Just putting it out there.
You barbarians!
Literally.
I mean, it's kind of like a thing, but
Look, we're gonna get hungry too. Just get us there quickly.
yeah, but we can eat.
Oh yeah.
I've got food.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I've got rations. Do you have rations, Goblin?
I apparently only have 2 days of rations. Ooh.
The
Let's
goblin
hope-
looks
let's
to
hope
the
it doesn't
side
go-
and goes, yeah, I got rations.
Yeah, so do we.
Can
Oh,
I tell
Goblin.
if he's lying?
I mean, insight check.
Fifty percent.
He's telling the stone cold truth.
In other words, he's lying.
In other words, he's lying. Well, I believe it.
All right.
Should we get going? Where's the
Well,
cart
yeah,
guy?
Yeah, let's just get him down and get going now.
Where's my barrel?
Well, we go back to the town village for that.
Yep.
We'll
I guess
be
I'll-
back.
You want me
I-
to carry the goblin? Like, what do you want me to do with this guy?
I thought we were just gonna leave him
Um,
here until we were gonna leave.
Oh, okay. That's probably a good choice too.
I was gonna poke
What-
him with the stick as we leave.
What I'll do is I'll lower him down. He's still hands are bound and feet are bound, yeah? Yes, no?
It sounded like yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. So what I'll do is I'll let him down. I'll kick the pail out the way so he doesn't fall into it this time. And then what I'll do is the excess rope I'll just like wrap around him as like a coil around his body. And then I'll pick him up and I'll carry him.
Okay. Sure.
I like
why
it.
not?
I like it.
I'm leaving all the hard labor to you guys. My kind of scrawny build. I don't really think I'm suited for this.
I mean, I probably could lift him.
That's
I'm
okay.
guessing
That's
I'm gonna
okay,
have, like,
Favaren. Maybe one
reduced-
day.
Reduced
One day.
speed. But it should be fine.
We should
Okay,
we should all make a training regimen for
Bavarian.
Favaren.
I need it.
Get swole, bro.
It's got to chop a lot. When we need to go like get firewood to send for Baron.
Yeah.
Says the smallest guy here.
Hey. All right. Back to the tavern we go. I
When
believe.
you make your way back to the tavern, you can see a cart with a horse on it, just standing outside the front door.
Oh.
Knowing how big the barrels were last night and how big the cart is now, can I tell how many barrels can fit on the cart.
How you want to stack the cart?
It depends on how I want
How
to stack
high
it.
you want to stack
Oh,
the cart.
okay.
If you just want one layer of barrels, you can get about 8 on
Okay.
the cart comfortably.
We'll say 2. Can we like
Uh,
pyramid it?
Pyramid?
We'll do like a we'll do like a
Like
pyramid
a
of barrels.
pyramid.
Yeah. If you do it that way, you could get about, using 2 rows, you will get about 13 barrels on the cart.
Sounds good to me.
It was a good guess by Stein on barrel count.
Guess. I thought you knew.
Genius.
All right. Sounds like
You
we're
can
good on
see
barrels.
the waiters from the inn already loading up the cart with barrels.
Cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some like piping, whether it be kind of like an actual pipe or whatever, what I can find, something hollow, and then I'm gonna like wedge it through the cask lid on one of them.
Okay.
And climb in and submerge, and then use that as an option for air, basically.
Okay, sure. Do you want to empty the full barrel of ale at all before you climb in? Or all right, so hunker yourself down on into the barrel, spilling. In the process.
Spilling? Okay. He's a bit begrudged at that, but okay.
You've already
Climbed into
committed
full
to it.
barrel.
These people aren't half-ass people. They fill a full barrel up.
I'll just ask which one is empty? Are there empty ones?
They motion off to some empty barrels off to the side.
All right.
Uh,
Are these
they were-
barrels
they were
taller than I
sure.
am?
They're about to the top of your head.
Okay, so it'd be hard for me to climb into this by myself.
A little bit, yeah.
I'll hoist the Zook up.
Yeah? Why, thank you.
The old 1-2.
All right. I go into the barrel, but I dive like head first into it, and so I'm like my feet are above. And
I'm
kinda...
gonna put the lid on the barrel.
Give it a
I'm
couple
just
good
gonna like
hammer
mess with it, like take it on and off, on and off.
light, dark, light, dark,
light, dark, light, dark.
Soon enough, though, all the barrels are loaded. Is ready to ship out of town.
Cool. Bavarian, do you know how to drive a cart? Or do you want me to handle this?
What's a cart?
This can
You
only
can
go
handle
well.
this.
Oh my god, I'm proficient with land vehicles. Never mind.
That's great.
Too late for that.
Oh, well.
I think we did address that at some point
Did we? I don't
previously.
remember.
Previously,
I
I
don't-
think it was like maybe the first session, but
I don't recall if I am or not.
I
don't
thought-
think so.
I thought Stein was proficient, but I'm not sure.
Not that I recall, but I
Hmm.
don't know. I guess
Okay.
I could look it up real quick.
That sounds like Stein.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah.
I might be good at this. Let's find out.
Right.
Might as well check it out.
Let's
How
just
hard
do
could this
it.
be?
People do it all the time.
Oh.
It seems like a thing I could do.
Yeah.
This whole thing's gonna go like a million miles an hour up this road, isn't it?
You just keep hitting it as hard as you can to keep going as fast as possible, right?
That horse is gonna die.
It's like the carrots from Zelda.
Just
Gotta
keep
use
Oh
all
yeah.
at
Just
once.
use them all up at once.
use them as fast as possible. Okay. Well, sure. I'll drive the cart. I don't see anything on here that I can, but that's fine.
You can do anything.
Can't do worse
whether
than me.
you're good at it. Yeah.
Yeah. Nope. We're gonna do it anyway.
Slap on the
Alright,
back. That's the attitude. That's the spirit I like to hear.
Yeah. Is the little goblin guy next to me?
Yeah. You head on over to the barn after loading up the cart, and you all right, the goblins load up in the cart next to you, tied up, unable to move.
Hi, bud. Ready to go home?
I've been ready all night.
Oh, well, perfect. What? It's daytime now, but let's go anyway. He can't really point for us, so which way are we going, Goblin Man?
That way. That way.
Oh God.
Are you
Yes.
looking a
direction.
certain direction?
Can
He's
I
saying that way. He's not looking any particular way. He's
can
just going that way.
can I hear him?
Yeah, I mean you're not submerged in water.
This
so.
is true. Okay, I'm just gonna start like thumping my head against the barrel. It's like, oh God, why?
You know, we should probably start on that trail we found there. I found the other day. What do you think, Varen?
I mean, it's not any worse than being lost by a goblin.
Cool, let's do it. Can I find that trail again?
Yeah, I mean it's through the woods and there wasn't a clear path to it from the area you explored, but you know kind of where it is.
Going
If
that
I
way.
remember correctly, Stein was the only one that
Yep.
could actually like see the trails.
You head on out to the other side of the field where there's a nice road following along the edge of the forest, but there is no clear road into the forest. You do find those same trails that you found previously.
Can the cart go into the trails?
But you could do it.
Sorry, I missed that. What was that?
It would be rough, but you could do it.
Fine by me. Sucks to be in a barrel.
Without a moment's hesitation, Stein, the horse, and putting off into the forest. Can I get
Uh-oh.
an animal handling check, please?
Animal handling check. Cool.
Oh my god, I'm proficient in this as well.
Go. Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The horse is
I got this.
not used to your commands or your touch as a rider, so it sets off at a nice clip at first, but then picks up speed, picks a little more speed, and is soon barreling through the rough forest trail without any sign of stopping. This way and that way around trees, bumping and jostling all the barrels on the cart.
I'm just screaming like all hell at this point.
They said be fast. We're gonna go fast. We got this.
Balgus, you're getting sloshed around left and right, up and down. It's getting kind of hard to hold on to this tube you've got for an air hole.
Oh,
But,
Jesus.
you're doing your
Okay.
best.
What I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna use my shield is like extra support inside the barrel itself
Okay, perfect.
to hold me in place.
Can I get an athletics check then, please? With disadvantage because you're in water or liquid.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll one at a time then.
Sounds good.
So first,
That's pretty good. Yeah.
oh look at that!
Wow.
Hey!
Beautiful.
You bring your shield up a little bit, press it against the side of the barrel, and you manage to hold yourself in position. keeping your mouth on the air hole. You're getting jostled left and right, up and down, except there's no liquid to cushion yourself.
Yep.
So you're just slamming against the different sides of the barrel,
Mm-hmm.
up and down. Your barrel's doing a little bit more jumping because of that, because your body's got a little bit of space
Perfect. Yeah.
before it flies and hits.
I think I'm gonna be concussed when I get out of here, but that's all right.
But eventually you manage to make it through the forest trail onto that forest road you found previously.
Perfect. This is the right direction, right, Goblin guy?
Yes.
We're so smart. All
Now
right.
continue forward until you meet me.
Hi.
Hi.
So you
Aaron, those are nice screams you had there.
Thanks. I've been working on my vocals.
It's impressive. All right.
I try.
Just keep going forward then, I guess.
Yeah, another animal handling, please.
Oh, dear
Jesus.
God.
Yes. It's much better.
Getting used to it now.
Yeah, that's how you.
Yep.
That,
You're
that's
catching
a
on.
horse. Not a chicken. That's a horse.
That's horse.
Well-used road like this is much easier to control a horse on than a rough forest trail. Horse seems a little bit more calm now, so you ease it on up the road and have a nice, pleasant. Eventually, the goblin speaks up and goes, "Here, here, this is where we had tea. Ah, memories."
I didn't like the tea. I'm sorry.
So blunt.
He looks at you with shock and horror on his face and goes, "But we made that by hand."
I imagine like puppy dog
Yep.
eyes.
I feel really bad now.
I put my arm around the goblin. I liked it.
Thank you. Would you like me to give you the recipe?
Oh God, no.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Would you like a quick thing of ale real quick while we're on the road, just for sorries?
I'm gonna drink it.
Sure. Yeah, that'd be nice.
I'm gonna pour it in his mouth.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I'll pour it. I'll pour it. I don't need you to not keep your eye on the road.
All right, I should probably do that.
Is really an intoxicated goblin going to be the best guide?
It's too late now.
Too late now. You know.
Jesus.
I'll just pour a couple drops.
Mistakes are made.
You put a couple drops in the goblin's mouth, and he eyes you, keeping his mouth open, and goes, "That's it?"
Yeah. Sorry, bud.
He grumbles as he goes, "That way."
I'm gonna
Well-
assume that's forward and keep going forward.
Can I get a perception check from Varen and Stein,
Why?
please?
God.
It'll go well this time.
Historically-
Don't worry about
Historically, this has not gone well.
it. No, just believe.
Oh
yeah.
shit.
See, that's all right.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
That's like what? An F?
That makes me feel so much better.
Yeah, right. At least it's
Okay.
above 50%.
You both can see some goblins crouched up in the trees, watching you as you go along the road. Taking a close look at them, you can see that they're all wearing bland gray masks. But each one that you see up in the trees has a different splash of color across his chest.
Cool. Bavarian, you checked out the birds today?
I have. They look quite colorful.
I mean, they're all kind of green, but
Ignore
Colorful.
that roll, by the way.
Anything you guys like to do upon seeing the goblins, or just keep
I
on
wanna
going
wave
up
at
the
them.
road?
I'm gonna give a worried look to Favarian because he's a leader.
Caca.
They look a bit startled when you wave at them, and they disappear farther into the trees.
Bye.
At least you said hello this time.
True.
Uh,
I was polite.
Unmasked black goblin leader of the merry band of goblins begins grumbling to himself.
You okay, bud?
No, what's the problem?
I hate these guys.
Oh.
Oh,
What does that mean?
They
I think it means he hates them.
Oh,
I'm not sure how much of that you didn't get. Excuse you.
all of it.
Oh, okay. Explain it, little man.
they took the thing I did and tried to claim that they did it first.
You did it better.
You did
Thank
a lot better.
Like a lot. Like way better.
Like you guys got the masks going. They just got the color. Nah.
A thump on the barrels behind you, and a goblin voice cries out as you're watching the road. Stop! You have been greeted by the band of merry goblins!
Good lord.
I'm not sure if I know how to, but I
Time-
guess we'll try to stop.
Time for tea?
Just the whole car does a barrel roll because it just like doesn't,
Jesus.
doesn't stop.
Can
Hey,
I get initiative rolls, please?
God damn it.
Even the barrel people?
If you want to get out of your barrel.
Nope. I'm quite content here, fermenting in alcohol.
I'm committed to the barrel.
Look, worst case, we die. You guys get transported still. You still kill a Goblin King.
Sure.
True. Expect me to die.
That's like your worst case. We'll be fine.
Hey, you're gonna live this time. Dale. You'll be
Can I
fine.
type?
He's on
Wolf
the
is here.
outside. We'll see.
Do you want us to
We're
roll
gonna
again?
roll off.
You guys.
No, I'll just take whoever had the higher bonus. So, Bavarian.
You win this round.
I win every round.
Barrel people, you guys no,
No,
you're just gonna let it happen?
we can let it happen for now.
They're committed.
I'll listen. Yeah, I would like to be attentive, but
I'll keep an ear out.
yeah. Otherwise, I'm staying in the barrel.
This goblin standing on the barrels is wearing a gray mask with a splash of black across his chest. As you both turn to look at him, he begins a long speech about how you've been apprehended by the band of merry goblins and that you should submit to their will right now, giving you
What
more
a
than
yawn.
ample opportunity to get the first strike if you would like to. Favarin.
Just poke him with the pointy end.
Make him. You can do it. Make a good
Yes.
decision.
Can I see how many are around?
You counted about 6 in the trees when you saw them earlier. One standing out here on the cart right now.
Great. Great. What's the game?
Just gotta yawn. Ask him if he can get over with it.
Foot down and goes, shush! And continues his speech.
I asked the masked goblin that we have. Was he always like this?
He always likes to make a show.
A show, you say?
What's that? They want us to be their guest?
You would
Be
like
our
to do
guest.
as Is there anything you
Woo.
would like to do while this black leader is going about his speech?
Me
Yes, Stein.
is he's just standing on the barrels, right?
For now.
Like on like
Which
towards
barrels?
like on the like the backside or in the middle. Like what are we looking at?
He's about in the middle. You can see that he's standing on top of Zook's barrel.
Hmm.
Zook doesn't quite know that yet, though. So
That's okay with me. I'm gonna ask the goblin guy real quick. Hey, are these guys very quick? Like, are they fast at all?
the tied-up goblin puffs out his chest a little bit and goes, "Goblins are the fastest land creatures."
Yeah, but are they faster than you?
Are they faster than an axe? That is what we're asking.
Nope, that's not what I'm asking. And I'm just gonna whip the horse real fast and hoping to knock him off.
Okay.
Go down.
Can I get an animal handling check?
Oh,
please?
good lord.
Oh
Yeah.
lord!
Get it. That's money. Come on.
It's a
And
plus
before we're
one.
knocked off the cart, barrels just go everywhere.
Go.
We just lose the entire cart.
Average.
Take an average.
Can I go wrong with average?
You managed to put the horse into a light trot, but at the first sign of any movement, Goblin slips and tumbles off the back of the cart.
Perfect.
I'm just gonna not even look back at him. Just wave my hand.
You are so much better of a goblin than they are. They're awful. You're way better.
Vote this guy for Goblin King.
I mean, if we kill the other Goblin King and then put him as the new Goblin King, technically it means he can control the goblins and
See, I'm just gonna keep riding then. I'm just gonna call it good.
As you begin to pick up speed, the rest of the goblins attempt to jump out of the woods onto the cart.
Beat him back.
See what they got.
Mhm.
However, most of them are too slow and they're not able to grab onto the cart before you
You're
pass
too
by them,
slow.
leaving only 2 goblins gripping the side of the cart as you leave the rest in the dust.
Wait, they're just
Just-
gripping the carts like they're not even on it.
No, they're just on the sides at the moment.
You just stop suddenly.
Cool.
One of them manages to heave themselves up and draws his weapon, pointing it at Stein. The other one manages to climb up and get to his feet. Favarin.
Can I try to thrust for the one that has his weapon drawn?
Sure.
Like aiming to, if anything, just try to unbalance him and throw him off.
Sure. Yeah. Go give me an attack roll.
Brilliant. Roll. U plus. Ba, 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 ba.
All right.
That's more than enough to hit the goblin.
Nice.
Actually, did something.
Would you like to roll damage, please?
Oh, what is the damage for that? It's D8? Yeah. U plus.
Nice. Solid.
I'll take it. Excuse me.
Exaggerated death cry and fall.
Jesus.
He tumbles off the back of the cart and lays motionless in the road behind you.
Brilliant.
Stein, you're up.
I mean, I still have to drive the stupid cart. So, is Faverin like on top of the barrels now, also standing up there?
He just kind of turned around in his seat, poked him.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna do some quick little. I'm gonna try to do some quick turns. Maybe throw the other guy off.
Can I get an animal handling check,
Oh, no.
please?
Oh no.
Oh!
Told you I got this. I told you I got
Thank
this.
you. Thank you, RNG.
By George, I think he's got it.
The other goblin does tumble off the back of the cart and lands in the road behind you.
Beautiful.
Amateurs. And I'm just gonna keep driving the cart. Then we're gonna keep at the same pace. Just keep on moving.
You do not see any other goblins jump out of the trees after you as you continue on the road.
That was good. That was pretty successful.
I'll tell you, I was scared. I was scared. We made it. How you doing, little buddy? I turn over to the other goblin.
He seems to be in a better mood than you've seen him all day, and goes, "Well, I'm glad we got rid of those guys."
You way better, Goblin King. They're
Right?
way lower on that totem pole.
Why they haven't even been granted the title Goblin King by the Goblin King?
I don't know.
How exactly does one become the Goblin King?
The Goblin King makes you the Goblin King.
Is there anything you have to do to be the Goblin King?
You have to show your worth to the Goblin King. He chooses.
How does he choose? What deems you worthy?
How do you choose?
How do I choose what?
It's a good question. It's getting deep now.
He nods his
Eeny,
head a
meeny,
little bit
miny,
at
moe.
you and winks.
How do I choose what?
Eh?
Look, maybe you both need some beer. You guys need to come. It'll be okay.
That's great.
I agree.
I
And he
give him a
opens
little
his mouth
wink
again
back.
to get some more,
Oh,
some more
God.
beer.
I'll pour another couple drops. And that's how I choose.
Amazing.
Not too long after you escape from the band of merry goblins, you manage to exit the forest and come to a large field. Across the field from you on the other end is a large mountain that rises up before you. You can see some trees dotting it up the slope, but the tip of the mountain is shrouded in the clouds above you. A little bit below the cloud line, you can see a large castle sitting on the edge of the mountain.
I point at the castle. Looking at Stein. I think that might be where we need to go. Just an idea.
But why don't we ask him? He's gonna know more.
Goblin solemnly nods his head and goes that way.
That's why I didn't ask him.
But he's a good Goblin King, man. He's smart too. Let's go that way.
He might be a good Goblin King. Doesn't mean he's good with directions.
So far,
No
so
offense,
good.
little buddy.
So far, so good.
Brought you here, didn't I?
I like him.
Whatever.
To the castle.
As you continue out into the plains, you can see a second road from your right eventually come up and meet with this road and join up with it.
Are there like any houses or buildings on the plains, or is it just a field?
Just a field. There's the occasional patch of trees or shrubbery here and there that you can see, but there isn't any living structures or anything. You do see a couple plumes of smoke coming up from a couple different points in the field, but you don't see any buildings or anything next to them.
Okay.
At this point, it is about midday.
Oh, okay.
We're making good time.
Like to stop and eat at all, or just continue on forward?
Stop. We're moving.
You charge ahead across the plains. Can I get an animal handling check, please?
Oops, sorry. The first one was the one. I pushed it twice.
Hmm. Hmm.
Sweet. It's a 1.
A natural one.
A natural 1.
Flick the reins, the horse lets off a large burst of speed and charges across the plains, crossing distances faster than you've ever seen a horse cross before. After about 1 second, the horse stops suddenly and doesn't move anymore. On about 10 feet since you first decided to cross the plains.
Huh.
Have you ever driven a horse before?
Well, we've been doing great so far. It's probably just needs like a carrot or something.
Do you have any carrots?
Probably not. Do you have any fruit on you? Like an apple or something? Huh.
Hmm.
Well, some water. Let's give the horse some water. It probably needs water.
Jeez.
Genius.
I'm gonna give the horse some water.
You open up one of the barrels that has some water in it mixed in with all the ones that have ale, and you give the horse a nice long drink of water, which it seems to readily accept and drink down.
Cool. See, that was probably the issue. No, let's just try this again real quick.
Slow this time. Slowly.
Yeah.
Slowly. Sure. How hard could this be?
Yeah, let's get another animal handling check, please.
It's way better.
Stay hydrated, horse.
Satisfied, the horse takes off and leads you at whatever pace you would like through the plains.
Quickly.
All right. The horse sets off rather fast pace through the plains. You could watch as you pass by a plume of smoke here and there, or a patch of trees. Nothing seems to jump out. You don't really notice too much. Do a perception check if you'd like, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm driving, so I guess do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
See all the things.
Jesus Christ.
Eagle
Opened
eyes
your third
style.
eye.
You can see tons of little trails and pathways through the plains. Where before it just kind of looked like a grass field without any rhyme or reason to it, as nature tends to do. You can actually see small little trails that show signs of great use. Peering at the small plumes of smoke that you can see rising across the plains here and there, you can see small encampments of goblins, each with a different tribal banner. None of them seem to be out hunting or doing anything. They just kind of seem to be content staying in their camps. As you pass by the small patches of trees, you can see a few goblins training or playing amongst them. You're not quite sure. Little column A, little column B.
Okay.
Nothing seems to stop or impede you, or seem to be moving to get in your way as you travel across the plains.
You guys don't seem so bad. Which one
Baron,
is it?
you see a grass field.
Man, look at all this field ahead of us.
I mean, yeah, it's a lot of field, and actually, little goblin man, this looks like a pretty good little situation you got going on over here.
It's the Goblin King. He's united everyone.
Oh, well, that's good of him.
That's why he's king.
Yep, you guys seem like not too shabby after all.
How many of you that? How? What am I trying to say?
I mean,
How
there's
many
like a lot of
number?
encampments.
Ow.
Christ.
Well, just look around. You can see all of us, can't you?
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. I see all of you.
Oh man. Does he have to make a deception check? I was gonna say they go to bluff. Bummer.
Are one of these
Deception
yours?
now,
Do you like to hang out with one of these
The
groups of
castle
people?
itself.
Oh, you're fancy.
I am fancy.
I mean, that's what a Goblin King should do: is live in the castle. So
Exactly.
this is a good
See,
setup.
I'm
All right,
glad you're recognizing my station for what it is.
I'm
getting-
actually kind of
being the
jealous of the
Goblin-
Goblin King.
Doesn't come lightly.
but, I'm getting the hang of it. I'm a little slow to start with, but I get there.
I'll help you all along the way.
Perfect.
You'll be a good vassal for the Goblin King.
That's a big word.
A what?
That's a big word.
All right.
The
To the castle.
Goblin turns and looks at you, Baron, and goes, "You could use some work."
Can't we all?
As the sun begins lowering down through the sky, it gets to be about mid-afternoon when you seem to be coming to the base of the mountain. See a trail up along it. As the trees get a little bit thicker, you can see some patches of livestock or goats patrolling up on the mountain, between the castle above. Would you guys like to just press onwards?
Yeah. Nothing
Okay.
else. I'm just gonna keep. Let's go.
Yeah.
Can I get one more animal handling check, please?
All right. Good luck. Last one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Are we going
That's
like
alright.
up into the mountain now?
Yep, you're heading on up
Oh, dear.
into the
Oh, no.
mountain.
So
The
fair.
path from here gets a bit more rocky, a little bit more bumpy,
Oh, no.
but it's not nearly as bad as that first patch of bumpy ground that you first went through. There's the occasional jostle or jump that you both feel, but it's not as bad as it was.
Whew.
You make your way up through the mountain trail before you're in front of the entrance to the Goblin King's castle.
Oh.
Is there a doorbell?
Ding dong.
Of course not.
Oh. Well, what do we do? We just knock on it or what?
Of course.
I got this. Here, hold the reins. I toss him to Favarin. I'll go knock on the door.
Hey, you go do that. And I'm just gonna watch the surrounding area if anything looks out of place.
The door that you approach at the front of the castle is a very, very large wooden drawbridge. However, there is no moat or anything in front of the drawbridge. It's just a drawbridge that will lower down onto the ground itself.
Okay.
On it, there are 3 different sized knockers for people to use to announce their presence in the Goblin King's castle. There's one about waist high for you right now, Stein, meant for the little folk. There's one right about chest level for you. And there's another one that towers high above your head. Large drawbridge door.
So I can't reach that tall one, can I?
Nope, it's a little out of reach.
Fine. Knocking on the chest-sized one.
Knocking on it lets out a great, deep boom inside the castle each time you hit it against the wood.
Uh-oh.
So good. Some good knockers.
I'm an adult.
I'm gonna turn over to the. Can I hear this?
Yeah,
I didn't
The
say
ground-
quietly.
Quote of the day.
Which each knock.
I'm gonna turn over to the Goblin King. He didn't mean that literally.
Or did he?
high above you, a little goblin voice calls out, "Who goes there?"
Hi, I'm Stein.
Stein who?
Just kind of what my name is. We got a goblin buddy of yours here. And we're trying to get him back home, and we brought some beer for the Goblin King.
You can hear muttering above you as a large figure up over the castle wall and looks down at you and looks back at the cart, then nods his head to the goblin who spoke and lowers himself back behind the castle wall. You can hear a flurry of activity as the goblin calls out, "Lower the drawbridge!"
Oh shit! Not the way, everybody. Let's get the car out of the way.
Running for your
the
life.
cart, like right on top of it? Wait,
No, you're just past where the will drop down. As the drop bridge lowers, you can see inside that there is a large courtyard filled with giants that are kneeling down past the castle walls. Everyone is staring outside the entrance.
Well, I guess I'll get back in the cart.
Wait, it's filled with what now?
Goblinkin.
Okay.
Goblins, hobgoblins, goblinoids.
Okay.
goblinoids.
Size.
Brilliant.
Like
And,
like
as
like
well
a
as
lot
couple
of them.
giants.
Yeah, some giants.
Uh,
Cool.
In space that you can see is the path right in front of you that leads to a smaller set of double doors.
Okay, cool. Man, there's a lot of goblin people here.
It's the Goblin King.
You know, you keep saying this. I lose it every time. But I'm trying.
You're trying. That's the important part.
This is the important part.
Maybe we should, Favaren, maybe we should untie our friend now.
What friend?
The guy who.
Oh. They're gonna.
That
tie him.
friend.
The goblin stretches his arms a little bit and leans back, holding his chest high, and goes forward.
All right.
I would like to hand him whatever it was I was using to give him the ale. Thank you for leading us here, my friend.
He greedily swigs the rest of the ale down. And
Disgusted.
You're welcome.
Nice form. Nice form.
get an animal handling check, please.
Come on. Okay.
You manage to ease the horse into the middle of the courtyard, surrounded by goblin kind
gosh.
all around you, as well as a couple large giants on either side.
So sorry about you guys in the barrel not knowing this. I'm so sorry. You guys are...
I'm
Back
just-
casual.
I'm just
back
snacking
casual.
on some rations.
The ex-goblin king, hops off the cart, begins walking towards the double doors, as one of the other goblins off to the side shouts, "We must check for poison!" And reaches over and picks up a barrel at random.
Okay, good luck, random.
Oh Jesus!
Come on, random. Come on, random. So like two.
Balgus, can I get a D14 roll from each of you, please?
Wait, me too.
Yep, both of you.
So you can pick your number of barrel you're gonna be.
Oh yeah, second to last.
Oh
Yeah, but he's gonna roll a d14 as well. Just hope it's not the same number.
Right. Nom, nom.
You can feel your barrel shake a little bit
Uh-oh.
as the barrel next to you is lifted up out of the cart into the air. There's a loud sound of ripping wood as the giant tears off the top of the barrel. The entire contents in one gulp. Everyone stays quiet for about a minute before the giant sets back down the barrel, satisfied at the quality of the ale.
Just like wide-eyed, sitting in the seat now. Just like, okay,
Just a shot.
everything's fine.
We're good. We're good.
Goblinoids rush forward and they begin quickly unloading the barrels off of the cart towards the double door
Oh God.
Cool.
left open by the ex-Goblin King as he returned.
We kind of forgot to discuss what we're gonna do.
It's too late now. It's the best part.
Right.
I've been waiting all night for this. What did happen?
I thought about it, but Stein wouldn't have. So, oh well.
Right.
As they take the last barrel off from the cart, one of the giants booms out, "You can leave."
Oh. We were. Favarian, you want to handle this one?
Nah. This big guy's here.
Cool. Oh, we were hoping to maybe schedule an audience with the Goblin King.
The giant stands up as tall as he can, looking even farther down at you, and booms out, "Your schedule has been noted. Leave."
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like coming out from behind Stein now. Do you have like a waiting room or something? Kind of
The
coming
giant
behind Stein again.
blinks down at you outside the castle walls, and then back down at you.
Okay.
Is
Well-
look outside, look back at the giant. Look outside, look back at the giant.
Oh fuck.
So is that a yes or a no?
I'm gonna get in the cart.
You will know when it is time.
Cool. So let's go hang out outside for a little bit, and
Imagine
we'll
you're
just,
Cool. Yeah, I hear ya.
we'll be waiting outside. Just let us know.
I'm going to talk a bit louder, hopefully enough for the two in the barrels.
Well, they're gone now.
Oh,
Right.
are they already gone? I thought they were
Oh,
like
yeah.
in the process of leaving. Oh, never mind then.
Come on, fearless leader. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
Can I like?
Look down.
I was wondering if I could whisper
The
something.
giant, they're rather loud, and their voice kind of rumbles through the ground. You can't hear the whole conversation.
No, I was wondering if I could whisper something to Wolf August.
Oh, from inside the barrel?
Yeah, but I don't know if that's the greatest idea.
Hear much? He's kind of surrounded by liquid.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that and we're being transported by people. So
Look, we'll head outside and we'll wait and we'll wait. So come on, Favarian.
Wait,
Let's go. Let's wait.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
waiting is
Yeah.
good.
Can we,
So,
can
yeah,
we
we'll
tell
just-
where the
I
Oh.
can't wait.
I can't wait.
Our turn's over. we escaped with our lives. We did just fine.
begun.
we did fine.
Right? Yeah,
Yes.
we're fucked.
Our our side, we did very well, and we're done. Now
we got us here.
Passing the ball off. Someone else is their turn to do it.
Whose idea
We'll
was
wait.
this again?
We're gonna wait till the giant comes back outside, and he's gonna tell us we can go in.
Absolutely.
You both
Absolutely.
leave the castle courtyard and stop just past the drawbridge. Giant standing up tall over the wall, watching you as the drawbridge is raised back up.
I'm just waving back as they try to.
Shuts. The giant waits about another minute before he leans back down past the castle wall.
I wonder how long the wait is.
Did you guys take a ticket?
Oh, this would be worse than DMV.
Right.
Oh.
I guess we're waiting.
I just kick rocks around or like little pebbles around.
So being inside
So,
this barrel, what's happening with us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
You-
feel yourselves being carried, obviously away from the cart and somewhere further into the castle. After about 5 minutes, you can feel the barrels are set down. Zook, you can hear the other barrels being set down around you.
Awesome.
And
Excellent.
after about another minute or so, all sounds of movement die off, and it's silence outside.
I'm gonna slowly open my barrel, I guess.
Okay. Can I get a perception check, please?
Uh-oh.
Good luck.
I only half believe in you.
Yeah. Me too. Not bad. It's all right. I'll take it.
There is no sign of any goblinoids in the storage room you find yourself in. There's just a very large number of barrels of all shapes and sizes.
Oh God. How many?
His
More than
You
14?
find yourselves at more than 14.
More than
yes.
14. Okay.
Bargus has just had an epiphany. Because those voices that he was hearing outside didn't exactly sound like goblins. What if the Goblin King isn't actually a goblin? What if he is just the king of goblins?
It's possible. Anyways, I want to look for the barrel that has the spigot or thing.
Okay.
The thing that Balgus made.
The thingamabob.
The breathe tube. I want to open that barrel. I do have a crowbar.
Takes you a little bit of time because the barrels were
Multiple
kind of put
barrels.
wherever there were
Okay.
wherever there was free spot. So takes you a little bit, but you eventually find it.
Right.
It was made easier by the fact that the barrels all from the village are of the same make and model.
Hmm.
Cool, I'll climb out. And get my weapons at the ready.
Half the ale is gone.
It's like I just like smell like ale. I'm just a
Mm.
cloud of ale stench and dwarf mixed together.
I'm just like, whew, Jesus. Glad I didn't go that route. So, now what? We didn't quite get past this part, did we?
I guess we go and have a look around.
I guess so. What doors? Are there doors? Is there one door?
There is one large double door close to where Zook climbed up out of his barrel.
Okay, can we hear any sounds coming from outside the door?
Can I get a perception check, please?
5.
You hear nothing outside the double door.
Must be safe if we open up the door.
Yeah, I mean, it's either that or we wait, so.
Upon opening the double door, you find nothing waiting for you on the other side.
So hey, nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about.
The hallway stretches off in both directions, to your left and to your right. No real distinguishing features marking any one door from the others.
I say we go left.
Sure, I was gonna say let's flip a coin, but if you're feeling left, let's go.
I'm feeling left.
You both begin making your way down the hallway to the left. You guys want to be stealthy as you do it?
I'll try.
Go for it. Yeah.
It's
I
only
mean-
heavy armor. You're fine.
I mean, I don't wear armor, so I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, so I roll with disadvantage. Right?
Yeah, you just gotta roll twice. Take the smaller one.
Right. Okay, first one.
There we go.
God. Not even worth going for the second one.
Got it. Beautiful.
See, do you still want me to roll, even though I don't particularly wear armor?
Yeah, I mean, you might
You-
be stealthy.
You could get a 20.
Yeah, I got 12. We'd say.
Okay. You both kind of hunker down a little bit and begin trying to make your way up the hallway.
Is your dex
quietly as
bonus
you-
0?
Oh, for stealth. Let me just quickly check very quickly. Actually, sorry, that would have been a 14 now.
Oh, okay. Balgus, you're able to keep your noise quiet, but you can hear the clanging echo of Zook as he stomps down the hallway.
I'm like dragging my shield and my mace. Just
If
sort of like
anybody-
swinging it around.
I was going to say an endorsement. I know we can't listen to the song, but I've got Kevin McLeod's Sneaky Snitch on in the background, and it couldn't have been the more perfect song for this. Just putting it out there.
So how far do we
you just
get?
Wanna, how far do you want to get?
What do we see as we go down, I guess?
Make your way down the hallway. You see the same style door after the same style door after the same style door, all looking like the double doors that you saw when you first exited the storage room.
Just keep checking them as we go.
I guess, I mean, I would imagine the Goblin King would be behind the biggest, best door, right?
But what if they all lead to the same throne room? So none of them will be the biggest and best door.
If they all led to the same storeroom, wouldn't we have seen multiple doors in the storeroom we were in?
Maybe that's not a storeroom that it leads to.
All right,
My head hurts.
you open the door. I'll
Okay,
I'll be over here.
No worries, then. I'm gonna walk up and open the double door.
Okay. You open it up and find another storage room. This one filled with boxes upon boxes.
Oh,
We open one up.
yeah. might
I
be
can
worth
open
opening
one.
up and seeing what's in.
Crowbar. Ka-chunk.
Do you just want to do one, like right next to where you came in? Want to go farther in?
First one I see.
Sure. Yep. As soon as you walk in the door, your eyes lock on a crate. You rush on over to that crate, whipping out the crowbar as you go. And just as you reach it, you slam it in and pop the top of the crate off.
Word of our community's acclaim spreads.
You can find a box full of vegetables.
Ah!
Vegetables.
Yum.
I would have figured goblins would only eat meat.
I get the feeling this Goblin King's not a goblin.
It's possible. On to the next door.
Yep. What's behind door number 2?
Yeah.
Your way to the next double door. And as you open it, a cold wind suddenly rushes out and blows against you. The door becomes a little bit harder to open as the gust blows against it.
Just the door to nothing.
Can I get
Uh-oh.
an
Oh, is it-
athletics check? To open
I
the
mean,
door,
sure.
please?
Oh my god, what's with 12s and me today?
All right.
Together, you both manage to heave the door open, and as soon as it crests past the gust blowing at you against the wall and is held there by the wind, side,
So what can we see?
the wind has died off, and you can see rows upon rows of animal carcasses preserved in the cold room.
Now this is more like it.
Do we know what's creating the wind?
You do not. There is no more wind now that you're in the room and the door is fully open.
Oh, okay. Is the room cold?
Very cold, yes.
Very
you can
cold.
See air blowing out in a cloud in front of you.
I just want to check the room for any mechanisms, I guess.
Sure.
I'm thinking try door number 3.
You do not see any sort of mechanisms or anything
All right.
inside the room.
All right. It's a mystery. It's just a cold room.
You gonna shut the door on your way out?
Nope.
Didn't do it with the first door,
it's
so
Solid.
Exactly. I mean, to be fair, it's not our problem.
it's true.
I mean, well, okay.
Eventually, it might be our problem, but
I mean, to be fair, it just means we've got to eat it.
Opening up the next door reveals another room full of crates.
What's in box number 2?
I go to the second box I see, not the first one, but the second one.
You open the door, your eyes lock on a crate. You squint a little bit, and lock onto the crate next to it. As you rush up to it, whipping out the crowbar as you go, jabbing it in as you reach it, and popping the lid off. And you find fruit, freshly harvested and ready to be eaten.
Okay.
So,
How
wait,
long would it take me to get to like the farther back ones?
From what you can see, it would take you a minute or two to reach the back.
It's not worth it. I just wanted to check if those were also fresh.
I mean, you can head back there and check if you'd like.
No, we have no minutes to spare here.
Nope.
I think.
Does the corridor continue round, or?
After this door, you do reach a corner in the hallway. It breaks off and turns to the right.
True. Just follow it round, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, sounds good to me.
The hallway stretches forth in front of you, and seems to stretch about as long as the hallway you just walked down behind you. Again, you see those same style double doors lining the wall to the left.
What's behind door number 4?
I mean, I don't see any reason not to just keep doing this.
This is working. This is fine.
I mean,
When we find the armory, you will thank me.
You pop the door open, and you find a room
Uh-oh.
full of crates again.
All right.
Crate number 4.
Open a crate.
Popping open a crate, you find it full of bread.
I think I'm getting a pattern here. I think I know what all these doors have in them.
But Zook, what if they're not? What if they're not Zook? What if there's one of them and it's not? And we missed it. And it's like gold.
Here.
Gold that we can carry.
You make a good point.
What if
I
it's
mean,
only
okay.
we that people would think it was, and then nobody would ever go that far, and we would miss out because we didn't go that far.
Good lord.
I like it.
Makes a strong argument.
Yeah,
It's not a bad thing.
I can't argue with that. We'll just continue forward.
You come to the next set of double doors to your left. Pop it open.
Yep.
Open it open.
As much as you felt before, when you open this door, a strong gust of wind blows against you. Can I get a athletics check to continue opening the door, please?
Uh-oh.
Same.
Nice.
Oh.
I'm very
I'm
consistent
getting
in my
worse.
athletics.
Man, the gnome outpushed you.
Yeah.
Twice.
You struggle a bit.
I'm
against-
intoxicated, okay? I've been
Yeah.
fermenting an alcohol for like God knows how many hours.
Zook pushes you to the side a little bit and easily finishes opening up the door, which,
Yeah.
as soon as it crests past the wind blowing against you, slams against the wall and the wind stops. Inside, you find a large number of metal jugs.
It's just more wine. More, it's booze, isn't it? It's booze. Tell me it's booze. I'm gonna like go up and just like examine.
Inside is a milky white liquid.
Was it like fermented milk?
I'll pass.
Nah.
Just milk.
Okay.
Didn't even have to taste it. Instantly knew it was milk. Not interested. Next room.
Stein would love that.
Would you like to close the door of this room or leave it
Nope.
open like the rest?
They're all open.
Because what will happen is when they come down, they will have to check each room to check that we're in that room because they won't know which way we went.
Jeez.
Maybe.
But would you know? Because if you're if your home's been invaded, would you check every room that has a door open? Just because you get the possibility of that it could be the room that they're in or reach last.
If my house is small. If it was a castle, I just keep looking for the first door that's not open and then check the one before that and that one.
That's why we open all of them.
All right.
Yeah.
Look, this is
Just
your
keep
guys'
up.
deal. You guys do whatever you want.
Stein's just
going.
talking to us in the ether. Just
There was a question.
Man,
and
Which
just
is-
answered
Stein,
it.
I really wonder what Zukin right now. Man, I
They're
wonder
prob-
if go
They're
up in the
probably having a
halls,
great
open
time. They're probably
doors.
hanging out with the Goblin King. They're getting food. They're getting drink, and they know we're out here. They just do this on purpose.
Yeah, they don't
Assholes. Assholes.
God damn it.
They're just
Asshole.
like, I wonder what
Jesus.
Stein would do in this position.
All right. Next door. I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'm opening whatever's in there. If it's in
Find
container.
A large number of barrels. Opening up one of them, you find a flask of mead.
I'm gonna
How
put one in my
big a flask
backpack.
Are we talking? Yeah, I was gonna say, how big are we talking here?
It's a barrel.
It's
Oh, I thought you said each barrel had flasks of mead in it.
Sorry, I just meant it's mead.
Okay.
It's like the barrels of ale.
Damn.
Barrels of
I,
mead.
I'm
And
not.
barrel
I'm not going to be able to
labels.
put a barrel of mead in my backpack.
Are not.
I mean, you could
Is
certainly
there-
try,
is there-
but
No.
Is there a distinguishable brand on the ale that we see?
Nope. But
Do
Next
we know
one.
what-
like the previous, where you first got out of the barrels, you can see that there are different styles and makes of barrels. So you're reasonably
Any
sure
that we'd
the
recognize?
ones- Nope, none that you recognize.
Next door.
Basically, what I'm asking is because this is a different room, and obviously these were here before we got here. Is there any from the town where we were?
No, not that you can see.
Cool.
Okay.
Guessing we go back down corridor then.
Next door, you open it, and you find crates. Opening a crate, you find rotten vegetables.
Are we
Yeah.
looting in D&D? Going through the
Maybe.
rooms.
Yep.
All right. Next one. I don't care about rotten vegetables.
Again, as you open this door, a strong gust of wind blows back against you, as cold as ice. Can I get an athletics check to finish opening the door?
As cold as ice.
Ba, ba, ba.
Willing to
Good luck, Vargas. It's pretty good
sacrifice.
move.
Oh no, damn it. I wanted to
Solid.
just wham right open before he could even.
As
someone's
you-
athletic.
Yeah, as you brace yourself to slam against the door and force it open, Balgas opens it up from the other side and looks at you like, it's taking you so long.
All right. Fair enough.
As soon as the door passes across the wind, slams against the wall, and the wind shuts off. Inside, you find heavily frosted carcasses of animals.
Yeah, okay, this is getting pretty, like, I feel like we're going around in circles now. Lost interest. Let's go back to the room we started at and go the other way. You think? Because this isn't getting us anywhere.
Oh, a little bit ahead of you
Um,
in the hallway is another split off that you can see. It's not a corner this time; it's an actual split off into
Like a
I
T-junction
say we keep
or-
going, but with the next door we just open it and then look inside and then leave.
Sure, okay.
But what if that has gold?
You can't use my own
the
argument
the
against me.
the,
That's
the
not how it works.
possibility the possibility is too strong.
opening the next door. You find a room full of crates.
I mean, what are the chances these crates are filled with, oh, I don't know, food?
Rotten food. I
Maybe.
bet it's rotten food.
How much gold are you betting on that's rotten food?
God damn it. Nothing. It doesn't matter. That's not the point right now, Balgus. We need to get going. Next one. Next.
Okay.
Is this the corridor?
Yes,
The split off?
Next thing up is the corridor that splits off in the T junction.
I'm just waiting for us to go into a room, you to go open a crate, and it turns out to be a mimic.
Good lord. All right.
Don't give him ideas.
Left again?
Three crates a mimic.
This one turns off to the right.
Oh,
Continues to stretch ahead.
I
of
thought
you.
it was like a split. Never mind. Okay. So we'll just keep going then, I guess.
Forward down the hallway.
Oh,
Or do you want to turn?
Can we hear any commotion from one direction, like the sounds of people or?
Go ahead, give me a perception check.
I hear nothing. I'm deaf. Did you not know? I'm actually deaf.
It's all that beer still inside your ear.
actually dead.
Balgus, you quiet down, Ellen, as you listen as
Oh, would I not
intimidating.
get louder because I can't hear? So when you can't hear, don't you shout instead of like?
You get as deadly silent as you can, so you can be sure to hear anything that might be happening. And eventually, as you listen a little too hard, and even sound fades away.
I mean, sure, okay.
Right, all right, all right.
Zook, you do not hear anything down this hallway at the T junction.
That's the one off to the right, right? The not
There's lots of rights
straightforward
in
one. Okay,
Correct.
we'll go in the direction of the no sound.
Okay.
At least that's
You
what I
turn
was
off-
Me,
suggesting.
that's everywhere.
To
You
me,
turn off and begin heading down this hallway. It does not have any of the double doors that you saw in the previous hallways, but it's not too long before you come to a staircase that begins going up.
I mean,
right.
sure, let's go up.
here's what I'm thinking. We're in the basement.
Yeah.
This is where all the storage is. We're in the basement. We need to go up. There's no way the Goblin King is in the basement.
Unless it's underground lair,
Good
then
lord.
he's not a supervillain.
Oh my god.
It's too much for poor little Duke to handle. It's too much thinking.
No, I just feel like we could talk ourselves out of it any way we want. Sure, of course there's the possibility of that happening, but I say best bet he's upstairs.
I mean,
I take a
sure,
step
yeah.
up.
No,
Zook,
you're
I start
right,
walking
you're
up.
right. You're right, Zook.
You're right.
At the top of the stairs is a small single door.
What I'm going to do before we go through it, which I probably should have done originally, can I take a stonework history check on the building that we're in currently? I'm proficient with it, and I also have double proficiency because of my heritage as a dwarf.
Go for it.
Um, $14.
Okay. Examining the stones, you can tell that this castle is old. You can remember seeing before during your life.
I can remember seeing it before.
It's older than anything you can remember seeing before.
Right. Okay.
Like other stone work that you've examined here or there across your travels in life. This
Can I
one is
can I tell what race built it though?
no.
Like, is the stonemanship?
You cannot. No. You just know that it's incredibly old.
Okay.
What are we looking at again? Sorry.
A single door at
Single
the top
door.
of the stairs.
Okay. Can I hear anything past it?
A perception check. Nope.
Getting worse.
Can't hear a thing.
Open the door, because we have no choice.
In front of you is a larger hallway than the ones you were traveling below. This one is much more splendid, with red and gold carpet, as well as drapes hanging across the walls all around you, to either direction of the hallway. It is a large set of double doors, as well as another T-junction leading off to the right. To your left, you can see a short ways away is another corner to the hallway that also turns off to the right.
I think we should head down the fancy hallway.
Oh, it's fancy in both directions, but one has the set of double doors and a larger T junction.
I think the double doors is probably a good idea.
Yeah, let's do that.
Now, do we want to call it here since it's about 9 o'clock?
I can go more. Wolf?
I also can go more.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Perfect. Give me one moment to take care of something, and I'll be good to go.
Quick break.
Brilliant. I'm gonna go get something as well.
I believe.
So we go in the room, and the giant is the Goblin King.
Wish I had that.
Jesus, I'm jealous of all you guys.
All I have is lemonade.
I can't have a Stein and
It's
have it
great.
not be filled with, beer.
I'd be out of character.
Yeah, sure.
Dr. Pepper. Dr. P.
Doctor Impersonator.
Or impersonator.
Everybody likes DP.
I love me some good DP.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh god.
All right, let's go. Huh? Yeah. Let's move on.
And we're
I don't know
live.
what's so funny. I really like DP Popper. I love DP. I love DP all the time.
I think we all do.
Jesus Christ.
We all like
Oh.
it on the inside.
Always tastes good.
Yeah, I'm okay with that on the outside.
Wolf, are you sure you want to continue?
Yep.
All right.
All right. So, 8 is a large set of double doors.
I kicked down the door.
Oh yeah.
Kick down
Yeah.
the what? I'm gonna kick the door open.
I'm going to continue playing this as Munchkin, not D&D.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Gonna kick open the door.
Okay. Can I get an athletics check to kick open the door?
18.
Yeah.
I
the
imagine we're
two-
just two, like, secret agents, or
Together.
not secret agents, but, like,
Yeah.
detectives just, like, kicking in a door and, like, got our guns up.
You both line up, shoulder to shoulder, and you both rear back and kick open the door to the courtyard that is full of goblinoids and a couple giants.
Fuck.
Excellent.
Pairs of eyes all turn and lock onto you both.
Margus is just gonna like reach over and be like, "Oh, this wrong door, wrong door."
Yeah,
and just
I'm
close
going to close the door next to me. Reach for the door closest to me.
Luckily, there's so many open doors to hide in. Good job, guys.
Good job.
Can I get initiative rolls from you both, please?
Roll high. Fuck.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You guys are so screwed.
I'm so dead.
Right.
It was
if
nice
I
knowing the both
survive-
of you.
If we survive this, we deserve a title.
How many are there?
3 giants, not
You're not
40
sure.
goblins.
Oh, Jesus.
Baron, if they throw their bodies over top of the wall, we're leaving. I don't even care.
Yeah, just
Adios. See you guys.
go back to the town. Job's done. They won't
We're
bother you
leaving. We're
anymore.
leaving town. We're getting the hell out of here.
All right, thanks for all the food. Bye.
See you guys. Everything's fine. You're good. Don't
Jesus.
dismantle the guard. You're fine.
Okay, Baron, who is that? I don't know that name.
Let's get a surprise round.
My
'cause
name
I
is
don't think I'd be
Bob.
expecting that.
Hi, I'm Bob.
I'm Bob.
Question for the DM: would we not get a surprise round? Because I don't think they'd been expecting that.
Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Sure.
Um,
I would say since we weren't
we will,
expecting
but-
it either, I don't know.
I don't know if you guys were expecting.
I think the kind of unexpected encounter would get you both off your guard.
Right, yeah. All right. Which giant is slamming me in the face first?
Maybe they can get you a DP.
Good lord. Oh, Jesus.
I swear I'm older than 12.
Too lewd.
They do have nice knockers there.
God fucking damn it. Going downhill real fast.
Oh god.
And just to clarify, I did have my weapons drawn the entire time.
Just as you manage to close the doors, a large number of tiny hands slam against the door as they begin grasping and trying to pull it open from the other side.
That's cool. Is there anything that we can bar the door with? Like keep it closed? Is there like any like sconces or armor or anything like that around us we can grab?
There is
Any
a bar that can be
drapes?
lowered across the door.
Perfect.
That's
Lower it.
That's getting lowered.
Lower the damn thing.
Before you can do that, however, you can feel a larger set of hands begin clawing and grasping at the door as it begins heaving out of your hands a little bit, and you can see hobgoblins on the side above goblins trying to force the door open. But all
I
that
would like
stops.
to-
Okay.
A loud sound rushes past the door, torn from the wall, as a giant stares down at you through it.
Oh, hi.
All right, so there is no door anymore.
Anymore.
All right. Okay.
Balgus, you're up.
Sure. Well.
Tink.
So here's a question: are these corridors we've been passing through? I'm guessing there's torches and stuff to the wall. Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the keg that was in my pack that I took earlier, which was from last week's mission, game, event, thing. And I'm going to.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is there any drapes in this area? Like any banners or anything hanging from the walls?
There are.
Cool. I'm gonna grab one, or as many. I'm gonna grab the closest ones I can, and I'm gonna throw them into the doorway. Throw the barrel onto it, and then throw my torch in from my backpack.
Okay.
Because one thing giant can't do is walk through fire.
Eh,
I mean, sure.
I guess if it is the hole is just like the door sized, right?
That's
They,
right.
they rip the door from the hinges.
Okay.
So
The giant's not getting through, right? Well, how big is the door actually? Now that I think about it.
it is a set of double doors, so it's a little wider than 10 feet.
So if we don't want to have a
Okay.
door, let's make a wall of fire.
You go. I agree.
So that's what I do.
Wall
I
of
grab
fire.
whatever cloth material I can, throw it down into the doorway, grab the barrel out of my bag, throw it in, and throw the torch in there lit to ignite the lot.
Okay. Thanks to the alcohol, it quickly catches fire, and you have a strip of fire between you and the courtyard.
As a bonus, I'm going to gesture to Zook and point him in the direction, the opposite way from which we came. As in, let's GTFO out of here and leave them to do whatever.
Mm-hmm. So we're heading the way that we didn't. The way that we're not heading back the way we came. We're heading the opposite.
We're heading the opposite way.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Balgus, you begin taking off that direction. Zook, you're going to follow?
Yeah. Just hoofing it.
Just as you begin to head down the hallway from across from where you came out, you see another door much in the same position as the one you emerged from, just on this opposite side. They're small single door like the previous staircase. Would you like to go through that one or continue down the hallway?
I'd say we go through this one. Also, would the smoke then also be visible from outside the castle because it's in the courtyard, technically?
Oh, we're getting there.
Okay. We're getting there.
We saw plenty of smoke earlier. Whatever.
I'm sure if the giants would just rip the hinges off a door, that's going to be pretty loud, considering the ripping
pretty
of
loud.
the stone.
All right, so we're going through the door.
Okay. Going through the small single door, you find a staircase leading down in front of you.
Nope, we're going the other way.
All right, okay. Continue around. Because obviously, Goblin King wouldn't be downstairs, right?
Or would he?
Bum bum ba.
So I'm just going to cast my 9th level water spell and float to the basement levels of the castle.
Some good barbarian casting.
It's a
You
muscle,
guys-
muscle wizard.
Right. Whoa!
Static. Holy static.
Earthquake.
I don't think that was me this time. So
Well, that was someone.
Is that me?
Might have been Jake.
It was someone.
you both
Let's
turn,
crucify them.
continue down the hallway, and turn. Just as you begin to cross the corner, or turn the corner, you can see some goblinoids beginning to make it through the fire and search for you in the hall.
Okay.
And Bavarian, you're sitting outside, waiting patiently to be called for an audience with the Goblin King.
Yeah.
A small crashing sound. A much larger crashing sound. For about a minute or so, you can see some smoke rise up from the middle of the courtyard where you saw everything.
I tap Stan on the shoulder. Hey, think they're fine. They gotta be doing a brilliant job.
Do you have a plan to get past a bunch of giants and goblins?
We could ask nicely.
All right, yeah, I'll go knock on the door again then.
It was a joke. It was just a jest.
I mean, we could see what's up, but I feel like they might be mad at us. I don't know. What do you think?
I could try to entice them with some of my songs. Maybe put on a performance for the Goblin King.
Your funeral. I'm gonna go knock on the door.
Thanks for being supportive.
One might say the best song in the world.
I'm gonna knock it. I'm gonna hit that middle one up again.
As soon as the knocker hits the wood, a loud boom echoes throughout the castle and across the grounds. There is no response.
Them knockers, man, just not as good as they used to be.
Huh.
I point to the high knocker. Do you think you could hoist me up and I can knock that?
Sure. I'll pick you up.
I don't know if I've.
I don't know if you can reach it, but I'll hold you up for it.
We can certainly try for it.
You are just within reach of the large
Oh
knocker.
fuck! I'm knocking that fucker all the way.
I'm so jealous right now
Knock
that
it
I hold
good.
you.
Can I get a quick,
Oh shit!
please, to knock
Oh,
the knocker?
oh, which one?
What?
Athletics.
Athletics. So
Good luck, buddy.
yeah.
A quick knocking check.
Where is?
It's probably a really big handle. It's a giant handle.
Pretty much, it's a giant
Oh,
metal
God.
handle. So
It's for
Oh.
giants. It's gonna be heavy.
I'm terrible.
This is a
Watch you
strength check.
Try to pick it up.
You couldn't add 20 it, so that was not a
Yeah.
nat 20.
it is not a nat 20. Try as you might, Bavarian. You heave and do as much as you can to get that knocker up off the door, but you are unable to move it.
Can I try again? Just
This
for
is
good
a,
measure.
this is embarrassing.
Yes.
I swear I got it this time. I got it this time. Don't.
You
Don't
can
worry.
do it.
yourself. Inspire yourself.
You
Hey,
can do it.
There you go.
yeah, and you play a song while on top of Stein.
Ah. Ah.
With a great heave, you manage to lift the giant knocker off of the door, and you let go, and it crashes against the door, letting out a boom about 5 times louder
Oh shit.
than the one that Stein was using.
Mine's better.
You did find a better knocker.
Only the best.
No response for about a minute before a goblin, out of breath, pokes his head up
Hi.
the wall above you,
Still holding you up.
looks around, looking down further and further before he finally sees you two far below. It's
Hi.
closed.
Wait, what?
We have a meeting though.
We had an appointment with the Goblin King.
It was today.
Closed.
You said you're going to take this part over, so it's all you, bud.
But meeting, King, Goblin, us.
Castle. Closed.
Words, sentences.
Phrases. What is this? What do you mean castle closed?
We have business to take care of, so castle is closed.
We have business to attend to with the castle. Castle open.
Our business is
Good argument. Good argument.
second priority to current business. Castle is closed.
We can coincide our business. Perhaps we could help you with your business.
Ooh,
Castle's
we are
closed.
we're
And
good
he
at
holds his
helping.
head back up over the wall and disappears.
That was a shitty argument.
That motherfucker.
Oh, fuck you too.
What are we going to do now? Wait, I guess we could. I don't know. I can't pull this door down. It's kind of big.
Yeah, is there anything, any way we could try to sneak around, look for another entrance in?
Try.
I'm gonna give you one of these looks. Just like really. I'm
I
gonna sneak
mean,
around.
Well, maybe not sneak, but like,
Tell you what. You go find the door. Come tell me if you find one.
why don't you help me?
Okay, let's go sneaking.
Okay.
It's gonna go well.
Twist my arm.
Oh, you want me to?
Ring, ring.
Start pushing the signs on.
Okay, cool.
If you're getting tired at any point, just let us know and we can call it. Don't be
I was,
afraid to
no, I'm
call
good,
out
I'm-
if you need to.
I'm good. I was just
Alright.
reading something in the book. I was
I
going to
just- I
say,
just wanna
and,
make
and nobody throws a door.
I just don't want to make sure you're not forcing yourself to stay awake and it's getting harder or anything. So, do you guys want to sneak to find this door, or just search?
I am but the follower.
I just want to search for any sort of entrance that we could reach.
Okay.
Whether it be a window, a door, a
Another
conveniently
window.
placed ladder.
Conveniently placed.
It's possible.
Could I get perception or investigation?
Both of those suck.
Perception or?
Perception or
Which one's better? They're both the same?
I'll
Meh.
give you different results depending on which one you do.
I guess so.
Perception.
yeah.
I got a perceptioner.
All right. That is not roll 20.
Perception. Okay. All right. Sure.
Roll D20.
This perception as well.
This is investigation.
We are so good.
Perfect. There is no entrance into the castle besides the drawbridge that you
Fuck
can
it.
find at the base of the stone walls.
Well,
While investigating, you do find that the castle is built into the mountain, so the stone walls don't stretch all the way around it.
If only we had a druid.
I don't see any other way getting in. I think we just gotta wait for it to calm down a little bit, and then we'll be able to get in there.
I want to be where the action is.
Why didn't you make him happy like you did the Goblin King? But we just, like, hey, instant friend, and then made him open the
I
door
got-
for us.
I got caught in the moment.
Okay, well, maybe next time.
Maybe next time. I'm
Guess-
just like walking around in circles at this point, just muttering to myself.
I'm gonna go
So
hang out.
disappointed.
I'm gonna go hang with the horse, I guess, and we're gonna wait outside.
Hold on, wait for me. I'm gonna follow.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
I've
We'll
decided-
return to Zook and Balgus as they're running down the hallway now.
All right, let's do this.
They may
I
not
apologize.
know, but reinforcement is not coming for them as much as they might be wanting.
What's up, Wolf?
I apologize. Balgus is gonna use a minor action to rage, to expend one of
Okay.
his rage,
Perfect. You'll probably need it.
and is now gonna charge headlong into combat against the goblins you can see in the corridor.
So you're not going to go around the corner.
Out of the shadow. Well, you said there was goblins we could see.
Right, they just started jumping through the strips of fire into the hallway behind you.
Oh, sorry, I misheard then. Can I redo that? Because I thought they were coming from around the corner,
Unrage.
that's why.
Yeah, sure.
Can I calm down for just a moment?
Instant calm
A
down.
little bit.
Chamomile tea.
I'll just pat you on the back and everything will be
moment.
all right.
It's a little red there, but Zook calms you down.
Yep.
Keep
That's
it
fine
together.
then yeah, round the corner we should go.
This hallway is not as long as the ones you were seeing in the basement. It continues forward before it turns to the left again. You can see a couple fancy doors off to your right as you head down. The turn at the end of the hallway goes to the left.
Okay.
Beeline for the fancy doors.
Sorry?
Pingazook? Beeline for the fancy doors.
Sure.
Sure. The fancy doors.
The first set of fancy doors, and you find a suite, basically. There's lots of plush
Okay.
furniture and a plush bed. There is no signs that anyone is living in here currently.
All right.
I guess we continue down the corridor.
Okay. You come to the next fancy door. Would you like to open this one?
Can we hear anything from the inside?
Go ahead, give me a perception check. Or if you just want to use your passive, you can as well.
Yeah, I think my pass was probably better.
Yeah. Using your passive perception, no, you do not hear anything on the other side. There is nothing on the other side of the door. You can't hear any movement or voices.
On to the next one. Keep going. I kind of figured these are all just like living spaces
Bedrooms?
for
Yeah.
the non-Goblin King.
I guess we should just keep heading wherever it gets fancier and fancier. I'm guessing that's where he's going to be.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And be at
you're
the
kind of going
fanciest.
away from the fancy, because opposite the double doors that you kicked down was a larger hallway that led up some stairs. But,
Then we should go that way.
It's just U-turn. The quickest U-turn.
Quickest U-turn in history.
I just
Almost
God, I'm
like
so
breakneck
stupid.
Speed U-turn.
the quickest
guys do
U-turn in
the,
history.
And then you turn and go back the other way. And as you head back up the hallway, you can see a couple goblins appear at the far end, looking
Right,
for you.
now I'm going to rage as a minor. and rush towards them.
That's a good whisper you got there.
That'd be incorrect.
That's
That is
a
not how
little
it
bit off.
works.
Let's try to figure out how to do that.
/W.
Poop.
W and forwards are slightly wrong way around.
Let's try this.
So yeah, I'm gonna charge towards them in rage, and
Two goblins in
gonna-
front of you at the moment, so feel free to
Yep.
attack.
oh, I mean, sure, okay.
There are 2 goblins?
At the moment, yes.
Okay. Do we need to roll initiative?
It's the same initiative from before.
Oh, okay.
First goblin critical, and this one on the left.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll damage.
I always imagine
my
criticals just
base
being
da-
explosions.
My base damage would be 11 damage straight away off the bat
Okay.
without.
Then they are dead.
Loaded.
Goblin death.
Where there was once a standing pile of flesh that one might have called a goblin, there is now just a smear on the ground, leading to some bloody chunks that have been splattered against the wall.
Nice.
Anything else, or is that it?
Well, I can't. So what I do bonus? I've got a minor which I can't really do anything with. So yeah, it's all good.
Zook. There is one goblin left in front of you at the moment.
How does command work? Anyone know?
I can type it
command-
in.
The commands it's you against their wisdom saving throw. If
Yeah.
you beat their wisdom saving throw, they fail theirs. Like if they fail it, basically you can make them do basic actions for the duration of the spell. Like sit, stand, very direct and very basic things.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like they can't do anything complex. Like if an enemy walks down the corridor, I want you
Right.
to attack.
Yeah, I know. I'll do that. I'll cast command and say flee to the next goblin.
The spell has no effect.
Interesting. So I mean, they're protected magically.
Huh.
Or they already been commanded.
Both good questions. It also says the spell has no effect if the target is undead.
Yeah. Oh my god, are they undead?
If it doesn't understand your language, or if my command is directly harmful to it, which it was
Yeah,
not.
so you can't be like, I command you to kill yourself.
Right? Yeah.
Whoa, guys, this is 2017 now. You can't just say that.
You can't just say that.
To be fair, right, if you were an all-powerful, like, warlock-style character, and you can take command as a warlock, having the ability to do that would be so broken. It would be unreal.
Dale, I hear people online always tell me to kill myself, so
Wow.
Same though.
seems to be pretty common.
Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
So that was what my one action. How does combat go specifically?
You'll have one action, your movement, a minor, and a bonus.
Bonus action. What exactly is a bonus action? Just
It
whatever I
depends
want it to be?
on, like the class.
Okay.
So like, I think like extra attacks or abilities they can activate with key points. warriors, I think, can get another attack in using their bonus.
Okay.
Yeah, warriors are stupidly good. It's like, oh, I'm going to attack you twice with this greatsword, dealing D10 damage.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah. Give me
I
a
can do
1,
20
2.
damage at level 1. Hmm. It's like a quarter of a boss health. A quarter of a boss is health at level 1.
I'll just
Insane.
move up a little bit.
Okay. The goblin turns and attempts to attack Balgus for splattering his friend against the wall.
Now, I'm not going to apologize if he kills himself when he attacks me.
I am assuming he misses. What's your AC?
17.
Misses. You can hear a couple more pairs of footsteps heading this way from the double doors that you kicked down. Balgus, you're up.
Oh, I'm sorry, Goblin. You chose this.
Remember, you did this, not me.
11.
That is not enough to hit.
I am, as a minor action, I'm going to intimidate him.
Okay.
Being all menacing and covered in the gore of his other friend who I just literally eviscerated.
Go ahead and roll for the intimidate.
19. Doesn't get much higher than that.
Oh, jeez.
Pretty good, yeah.
Apparently, Vargas is a scary guy when he when he goes to fight.
I wouldn't want to mess with him.
The goblin questions his life choices and backs off from Balgus. Zook.
Uh,
You got this. I believe in you.
yeah, I believe in me too. And by believe in me, I mean
Even you.
I may have swapped the music on listening over to the Berserk soundtrack. I mean, not in anticipation for what's to come.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Bless on Balgus and I.
What does that do?
Whenever a target makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw.
That's actually going to be pretty handy.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Two more goblins come down the hallway from the center area. Their eyes focused on Balgus. Or blood next to him as they both rush up to attack him. One slips in the blood next to you and falls to the ground. He rolls around a little bit in it before he's able to finally start picking them up off the ground. The other one does manage to hit you.
That's good.
For damage.
I mean, sure.
And we are back to Balgus.
So Vargas is going to attack the goblin that's on the floor.
Okay.
With the main prone,
He is prone, so
yes, I would get advantage, which, if I'm
Yep.
correct.
Mhm.
Excellent. I mean, not that I would just want to take every opportunity to deal as much damage as possible, but
Go
yeah,
for it.
go for it.
Slay them all.
yeah, 18. The
That
hit.
that is a hit. Yep.
Still raging, so that's 1d8. So basically 1d8 damage plus 3. With raging, I gain advantage on that, so it goes to 5.
Solid.
Okay. Roll.
11 damage.
Perfect. That goblin is dead.
Hell yeah.
And as a minor, I'll intimidate the one that attacked me.
Okay.
Oh, not so much this time.
Not that scary. I mean, you didn't leave a smear of blood on the ground this time. Let's be honest here.
Seen worse.
Zook.
There's still time.
Can I wait? How many? There are like 3 goblins now. Did 2 more come down?
2 goblins now.
Okay,
One has
one-
been intimidated.
Okay.
It doesn't really seem like he wants to fight anymore.
Okay.
The other one is still right up in Balgus's face.
Can I run at the one in Balgus's face and try and knock him down, just like with my shield?
Do a shield bash.
Sure, of sorts.
Go ahead to roll the hit.
Just a D20.
So that is going to be your basic attack, basically.
Okay.
20 plus modifiers.
What is my basic attack again?
It's going to be you're proficient in shields, yeah.
Yeah. So just
So
proficiency
that's
bonus.
going to be your proficiency bonus plus your strength modifier.
Okay. Oh,
Goblin manages to sidestep your shield bash.
I just run into the wall.
Clang.
Clang.
The
Goblin's dead?
sound seems to
Just
attract.
bless yourself.
I did just bless myself. Does that? I guess I could roll 1d4.
Might be. That's not enough.
Oh no.
Well,
That
you
bless
tried.
just
You tried.
didn't
You tried.
didn't go.
All right, and the blessing just like fades away off of me.
The clang of your shield against the wall seems to attract the attention of a couple more goblins, and you can hear footsteps heading your way.
Good lord.
Nice. Solid.
The goblin next to Balgus continues to try and hit him, and manages to get a hit. That'll be 7 damage this time.
Oh damn.
So Balbus is bloodied.
Okay.
In his rage, is it my go or do we have another
It
goblin?
is your go, Balgus.
Excellent. Balgus, in his rage, is now going to grapple the goblin in front of him in a bear hug.
Okay. Go
So it'll
for it.
be just 1d20 plus strength, I'm guessing, modifier. Oh, come on.
The
Actually,
goblin manages to hold you off.
I'm
That-
blessed.
Go for it.
You can do it.
Oh, come on, your blessings.
The goblin manages to hold you off.
What a
despite
terrible
your
blessing.
And then, as a minor, I'll just intimidate.
Okay, go for it.
Natural
Jesus.
20.
Where was that the last time?
Right?
We
Just
Ah,
so
so-
enraged by the fact of failing it.
Right.
Yeah, the goblin backs off from Balgus, but does not look like he's given up the fight yet.
That's all I can do. That music.
My turn? Yes, no. Maybe
Zook,
so.
go. You're
Okay.
up.
Sorry, I didn't
Zook.
hear you.
I'm pretty bloodied at this point, by the way, Zook.
Yeah, I wish I could do something about it.
Can you not heal?
I have 2 level 1 spells to cast each day, and both of them have been used.
What?
I can heal you still.
Yeah. Mm.
I can sing you a happy song. Make you forget about the pain.
I mean, actually, hold on, wait. What are,
I mean,
what are the
laughter is the best
cantrips?
medicine, right?
What are the cantrips? Yeah, no, you're screwed. Sorry.
That's so great.
Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll be fine. I'll prevent you from dying. That's what I can do if said thing happens, which it won't.
You-
It won't happen.
You're
That's
you're the cleric that doesn't heal.
I
Balgus,
mean-
would you like to back up or retreat at all using your movement at the end of your turn? Since the
I
goblin
would
backed
like.
off from you.
Yes, I would like to position Zook, our wonderful cleric here, between me and the goblins.
Okay. Zook is up against the wall. So you'll basically be standing in the corner of the
That's all I can do.
corner
And
in the hallway.
Shield. Yep, I've got my shield up in front of us. I've just turtled in the corner.
God.
So you're gonna get kidnapped. It's whatever.
Oh, this is so bad. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on the goblin that's sort of intimidated but not intimidated enough,
Go for it.
I guess.
That is the best title ever.
And I just add my spell attack bonus, right? Blam?
Wow.
That's a
Apparently
nice double
decides to
damage.
go all out. He goes all out. Damn it.
That's some nice double damage.
All right. What is it?
Burn
again?
them.
Sacred Flame. It's like
a critical will
1d4.
double the number of dice you roll.
Okay. I'm just
Yep.
trying to figure out what the spells are. I wish I had like a searchable list of spells.
Sacred Flame, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the little search bar up here.
Oh yeah, that's right. Roll 20 has their own thing, right? 1d8. So 2d8.
2d8 damage, holy crap.
Damn.
Burn
Who's
them
getting
alive.
lit up?
Why should be 2?
Right.
It could be.
Stop it.
Hey.
Nice.
That's
There you
solid.
That's solid.
And the
Very
goblin
good.
to ash.
Wonder how Zook feels about that.
At this point,
One cheer.
Yeah,
One tear. Just
at this,
Had
I'm
to
not
do
sure
it.
his divinity is with us, considering we could both roll the ones on the only holy divinity.
Yeah.
All I have to say is that right now, this fight is getting pretty lit.
This is good stuff.
I will say my faith is
Awful.
a little shattered after
No, it's
that
just-
bless spell.
This fight is absolutely on fire right now.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to run away or retreat up the hallway at all? You do know that there's a couple more goblins heading this way.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. We're gonna take the opportunity to kind of back up a bit. Probably find a room and rest up, short rest. Like, let's go to a crate and just hide in the crate. Do the original plan.
Yeah.
Go
All
back
right.
to the
I'll
plan.
back up.
Our plan B is plan A, which also is named plan B.
Oh, I wonder if we could go all the way back down, find the stairwell that we went up originally, go up that one, end up behind them, and sneak around.
Yeah.
We
In
could
your
do
armor.
like a Scooby Doo, running through doorways, go out another doorway.
I love it. I love it.
I mean, you can try it if you want, but
It was-
it's only going to take a giant to kind of like look my way, and I'm going to like melt.
It was just a suggestion. If there's anywhere
You
we
do
can
know
hide.
that there is the single door that leads to the down staircase, just in front of you both, a little bit to your left.
I mean, yeah,
or,
why not? I mean,
or you can retreat down the hallway that you did a U-turn in and
Yep.
pass by all the fancy doors.
no, we'll go down. We'll head down
Okay.
if Zook's okay with this.
Yeah, that's fine.
You both take off down the stairwell. The goblins that were running towards you see you go down in there, so they give chase. When you reach the bottom of the stairwell, you can see a hallway stretch off to your left and to your right. The same double doors that you've been seeing for the storage rooms stretch off in either direction. All of these ones are closed.
I guess we're just gonna have to go. We'll go to the closest one, attempt to open it, and close it after us. Maybe hide inside.
Okay.
That sounds like a good idea, Zook.
Yeah, let's tighten
Wanna
whatever's
be-
there.
Basically, right in front of you, once you get down the stairs. Do you want to go to the one after that?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. You manage to open it without any trouble, and you find a room full of crates.
Want to go right to the back of the room, and can you pop open 2 crates, Zook, and let's go hide away.
2 crates open.
They are both.
I'm jumping
filled
right in.
with fruit.
I don't care what it is. I jump right in and put the crate over.
They-
Human bones.
I wouldn't care at this point. I'm gonna be bones myself. I keep this up.
Right.
I don't know. Waste. Goblin waste.
At least they wouldn't want to come close to us then.
It's true.
Did you guys shut the door behind you as
Yes.
you entered the room? Okay.
So wait, what was in the
Oh,
crates?
most definitely.
I know-
most
Rotten
definitely.
fruit.
Okay, I was gonna say. I know I said I didn't care, but I'm interested.
It's
Uh,
basically a sludge at this point.
Mhm.
It's decayed so much.
All right.
I
Nasty.
caught
Smell
my
what
weapon in
it
it.
was originally, but you can tell from the sickly sweet smell of rotten fruit that it used to be fruit.
Okay. And there's room for
Actually-
us to fit